Kuwaiti people are starting to rebuild their lives, as Bob McEwen reports.
Sunday afternoon on the dock by the Persian Gulf. Jessim Eidi, assistant manager of the Port of Kuwait, returns to his office for the first time in 7 months.
Last time it was Wednesday, 1st of August.
The day before the invasion.
The day before.
The Iraqis, who have been here since, left behind an official portrait of Saddam Hussein and the debris of their occupation. Since the Iraqis fled last Monday, Kuwaitis are just beginning to realize the extent of what Saddam's soldiers did to their country and to their lives. Some may never recover.
What are they doing? And the managers,
The words on this wall say, "Long live Saddam, leader of the Republican Guards." But the guards are long gone, and the conscripts who replaced them left pathetic signs of their malicious stay. A newspaper comparing Hitler to Saddam, an officer's jacket, a Molotov cocktail they had no time to throw, pin-ups, and a prayer rug.
I thought that it will be a solo face, so I found it more than I thought in my mind.
There is a cross-section of goods stolen from Kuwait, the leftovers of a looting spree, the bullets they used to get them.
It's full of, what do they call it?
Ammunition.
Ammunition for destroying.
And on the wall, there's a final farewell, an unnecessary reminder that someone was here. Bob McEwen, CBS News, Kuwait City.
It has all come so far. Today.
Murray, what's it like to kiss a boy?
And no way to begin. There's someone to be there with a long-term direction. Yeah, you've got it made, 'cause you've got connections.
At Southwestern Bell, our everyday life is helping businesses communicate in their everyday life.
With Southwestern Bell, you've got great connections.
Well, they got chicken at Taco Bell. Mr. Ritter, it's brand new. Fine kind of chicken at Taco Bell. Which one will I choose? Chicken soft taco, chicken burrito, chicken...
Hey, give it to me! Knock it off, we're supposed to share!
7:30 for Jeopardy!
Channel 47, Cable 4!
Love Connection has good dates.
Yeah, but when I got there and I saw Lisa, I felt like a cartoon character in my mind. My eyes go boom, and I go, yeah, who's this girl? It's like, I got...
Sterling?
Nice to see you again, lovely.
I've got...
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Peter Barton, right here. One left.
One left?
Yeah.
Okay.
One left. Yeah, Peter Barton playing Scott Granger. Melody Thomas Scott.
Nice to have you back on the show.
Hey, Nikki New.
There's a level of service with which you're already quite familiar. Only now you can enjoy it at 35,000 feet. Delta's person-to-person service to over 270 cities worldwide.
Tank of acid out of the apartment in the 900 block of North 25th Street. Because of the acid, some neighbors were evacuated briefly. Police found parts of bodies, leading them to believe the man they arrested is a mass murderer.
From our investigation, we feel that this individual strongly is involved in other...
Company.
I wasn't even here.
Additional funding provided by the National Endowment for the Humanities, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Arthur Vining Davis Foundations, the George D. Smith Fund, the Lowell Institute, and viewers like you.
Now, he's actually living one. How would you feel? John Candy is delirious.
I love this.
Coming December 18th on video cassette and Laserdisc.
This is insane. Absolutely insane.
No, what did you take? Not meth. That's funny, it's Coke or meth. You told me meth.
And we sort of concocted this image of Brando that he was just kind of nuts, you know, because people hadn't seen him for a while. And then it's just funny because like a year after I stopped doing him, he started to make a comeback and started singing and talking to Connie Chung and so forth. And I realized we weren't that far off the mark.
There we go. And now it's all yours.
Sunday through Thursday, get a free basket of breadsticks when you buy a medium or large pizza at the regular price. Dine in only.
That's funny because you hug me and everything. You cry.
The music you love is part of your life. No.
Finally, the
But it's not all I think about.
Wash
and Go with
This
Perk
took
Plus.
2 minutes and
Also in dandruff
27
control.
minutes.
The Lakers, the Warriors. It's Magic and Mullen in a good old Western shootout. The NBA playoffs continue next.
3 room. An Oscar for her role in Women in Love. Simon.
What is Jackson?
That's absolutely right, and you get the 10. Well done, sir. Select, please.
Actresses for 40, please.
Answer. Star of Jezebel, whose advice to another was, pray to God and say the lines. Yes, Phil?
Who was Betty Davis?
Yeah, that's right. You thought for...
And business is booming. Hudson Hawk, the best cat burglar that ever lived.
I didn't want to do it. All I wanted was a cappuccino.
But he can't retire.
Maybe nobody told you. I quit stealing.
If he wants to keep on living.
Housebreaking problems. It takes us a couple days to train the dog and several weeks to train the owners. 800 number is real handy for the people that live in other area codes. If we can make things easier for them to find us, our business will go up. But the clincher was the custom 800 price.
You too can afford Pacific Bell Custom.
Terrible drivers.
Violation!
But sooner or later,
What were those things?
everybody gets them.
We're munchies!
From the creator of Little Shop of Horrors.
What's happening, man?
For the first time on television,
I'm on the case!
Harvey Korman.
Okay, brother.
And Harvey Korman.
Let's party.
Munchies. Today at 3.
That caused extensive damage here in central Iowa, but folks out east were not quite so lucky.
Tornadoes cut a deadly path through Tennessee and Kentucky last night, killing at least 5 people. The National Weather Service says they have...
Watching WHO TV 13 Des Moines. Your 24-hour...
Another whole area that relates to people going out into the field and selling to other people. Presentations, the presentations...
So the ability to have the whole multimedia package in your briefcase.
Sure, and the presentations market right now, making slides and the like, is close to a $5 billion market. These kinds of things can allow somebody to whip up a presentation.
New Eagle Nacho Cheese. You're gonna love them.
February, we got a call from a distressed housewife.
My TV, it's gone red.
Relax, ma'am. Another chance to crack the code for real refreshment.
History. You remember your speech?
Yes.
I wrote it down. It was, it's my privilege, thank you. Now, are you a man of few words, or did you just not write one?
Well, I didn't write one. That's for sure. And...
The head cold for effective relief, take Actifed, use as directed. And Royal Dirt Devil Broom Vac with motor-driven revolving brush plus powerful suction in a lightweight package furnished by Royal Appliance. And Allsay, this distinctive Orleans floor lamp features a decorative font with brass accents and antique shaft, furnished by Allsay. And Hardcoal solid oak parquet flooring, a beautiful oak.
Run moving averages or something like that. In this case, what we'll do is we'll look at some of the results here. For example, here we'll look at the price of corn, which Brainmaker has produced.
We're going to see this in graph form now?
That's right.
This kid's going early for the hand-me-downs.
A few weeks ago.
4 ways to love your baby. 16.
Make a fuss over your baby.
42.
Take your baby out for a night on the town.
94.
Fill it up. Ultra 94.
When your car's your baby, it deserves a gasoline as special as Sunoco Ultra 94. Because only Ultra gives
Desktop presentations, multimedia, the whole graphics craze. It's no longer good enough just to print text on your computer. There is a font fetish now. And unless you know your Helvetica from your Times Roman, you're just out of it. The secret, of course, is to get your computer, your software, and your printer to all speak the same language.
Clutch, just like an Indy car.
The problem for most people is that they drive around town, they don't use enough RPM to make it fall into place. You got to rev the engine a little bit higher to make it go. And some cars, I can't tell you which ones because it just depends. Some cars they go in and some it's not as easy.
I still haven't worked up the...
That's that run and shoot where you roll one way and throw back against the grain. The off corner will always play that to the inside, which Wilford did.
1st and 10 there. The counter trade. Stop.
Body massager.
Number 14 for the match.
That's good.
All right.
Take a look.
Hurry now.
And it's even got a few surprises. I know. Oh, and one thing more.
Wait, I know.
It's only in theaters. Walt Disney's Beauty and the Beast, rated G, now playing at a theater near you.
Watch brought to you by Cool Billy and your local Comfort Maker heating and cooling dealer.
Billy is the coolest guy I know. He drives a real cool car. His home has cool Comfort Maker air conditioning. Even when Billy is working, he can always take a cookie break and cool off in his cool air conditioner.
New in-stock 91 models. Canada's largest dealer network also brings you great finance breaks from as low as 1.9% for 12 months on all new 90 models. But hurry, it's a limited time offer. What a break!
I experienced a...
Which one of you put 3 of the best TV shows on Saturday night? It's you? I've done this before. Have you lost your mind? If this doesn't work.
Tonight, viewers, lock your windows, stay indoors, and watch Alfred Hitchcock Presents every night on Nick at Night.
And here's defender Bill Jackson warming up for his title bout with the challenger, the Stork Chocolate Reason. And the fight is on. Oh, it looks like the Stork Chocolate Reason may triumph this time, but...
Dennis and Betsy, I'm standing at Highway 30 and in front of the UGAS filling station where this fire's been burning since about 7:45. Now, the biggest fear out here is the gas pumps and a large propane tank in the back of the gas station that they will explode. There are over 100 firefighters out.
Now, I put my camera here. Your vehicle would face out over the cliffs. What do you think? Look, if you plan to claim your vehicle's as good as a Jeep, you really need this shot in your commercial. How are we going to get our vehicle up here?
Helicopter.
We'll lift it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
As a reporter, he brought home the news from 60 countries, from 12 wars. Geraldo.
Weekdays at 5 on Channel 6.
Attraction to sports is the opportunity to excel. And while most of us do so only in our dreams, a young man from the University of Texas took it to its pinnacle, an Olympic gold medal. And oddly enough, prior to that, no one had ever heard of him.
In high school, he...
Better. Something as delicate as your face doesn't come with washing instructions. But if it did, this would be the one. So there's a new way to wash with 1/4 moisturizing cream.
And get it back to Hall. They get ready for the draw. Oates and Bobby Smith. Smith wins it. Puck cleared to the corner. Now Brown pinches in right point.
Milk for beautiful hair and a super smile. And pretty soon, milk had made a difference.
Hey, Jill, want to dance?
Let's do that again.
Hey, Jill, want to dance?
And now the only problem is choosing which date. Milk. It does a body good.
Antonio, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. The last Boy Scout, funny and tough.
Am I gonna do it? Why did the bad guys shoot?
Bruce Willis.
Purple?
Yeah. Damon Wayans.
Liquid Clorox too. Its colors pretty and white's bright too.
In the comments that he has made about the kind of cooperation that Boris Yeltsin and his government can expect from him, that is Mikhail Gorbachev, the fact of the matter, again, is, and I refer back to conversations with members of his staff who privately are much blunter than Gorbachev has been in public.
Excuse me. You saved my life the other night. The dinner party. The coffee. Very successful. How can you ever thank me? I'll try and think of something. In the meantime, at least I can...
There are times when I get kind of tired of being in this position. I'd like to pass off to somebody else. I'd like to say, you know, I wish I had a double sometimes saying, you know, will you do this job for me? Will you go and...
Was it number 5? No, those are the bonus cars second. Dina?
All right. Number 7 and number
table.
14.
Yes. Well done. Open these 2 panels for Dina.
What's it like to feel like a flower? I'd feel soft, scented, pink. For me, it would feel fresh, like dew and petals, natural. I'd feel exotic, like orchids at night.
New Cam The Guardian. We hope you think so too. Imagine visiting yourself in the future.
You're me. Surprise. Surprise. I'm beside myself 23 years later.
People all across America are telling us about their itchy skin rash problems.
My left foot was killing me. It was just itching between the toes. Burning and itching together.
Well, it's heat rash. It itches. The skin is red. It's irritated. And it's a...
Captain Jeffrey Digman was a Marine's Marine with a bright future. But then Jeffrey Digman was found dead in his bedroom, a bullet to the head. The police ruled suicide. His family says it was murder. Barbara Ann Ratner and Barbara Ann...
I'm sorry, but it's sad. It's sad, but he, well, anyway, is he a nice man to work with?
Yeah, he was great. He was really nice.
Was he intimidating or scary?
No, he was very sweet, and he worked hard, and I watched him, and he was very, concentrated.
positive message saying that we did it